Hey everyone, this is Paul with Elkmont Media. I work here with Chef John at the Cutting Edge Classroom. I'll be the producer for the event tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start moving people over where you can turn on your video cameras and microphones and talk to each other and see each other. Let me do one little click here real quick. There you go. You can start your video. Looks like we have a couple of folks on already. There's Kristen.
Thank you. Thanks for doing that, Paul. Hey, Jen.
Yeah, no problem. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Thanks for doing that. I know my mom's going to cry because she's going to be excited. So if we could start it like, have Chef John just let her cry it out for a few minutes and then start, that would be awesome.
Okay, I'll talk to Chef and make sure we do it that way. I'm watching to make sure that, yeah, there's nobody else online yet.
No, it's just my other sisters coming in right now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me go talk with Chef real quick and I'll bring him up to speed and then I'll be back in just a second.
Oh, sure. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, guys. I was just talking to Paul. He's our technology guy, so he's going to let mom try it out for a few minutes.
Hold on, we can't hear.
I thought you guys.
No, I can hear. You're the one saying you can't.
With everybody on, you're not going to be able to hear.
Okay.
And then just kind of like
Janice got
Well, that's what I would have done anyway.
It's on your computer. It's not there.
Hello.
Where's your volume on your computer?
It's on it's usually a
Volume's on
button.
full blast right here. Can I do it? I definitely know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I can promise you.
We can hear you, Jen. I can hear you.
Yeah, I know, but it's
no, Rod. Yeah.
Hi, Aunt Judy.
Okay.
Hi, Uncle Bill.
hey.
Yay, we can
You hear me now?
What up, killers?
Can you?
Hi.
Brody, I can't see me
I don't
though.
think you should be able to.
Should I be able to see me?
Judy, we don't want to see you.
Hang on.
Yeah.
How do
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Good.
turn the light down? Dan, you got a glare coming off the head. Almost blinded me.
She's gonna
Hello, everybody.
Here, let's move the video back
Hello.
so they can see more
Here's
people.
How's that? Better? No light on there?
Yeah, you're good. You're
This is
perfect.
so cool. This is
I
cool,
can't. We can't hear. We're trying to figure it out.
We can turn off our light.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Yep, cheers. My mom's not on here yet.
Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Jude. How are ya?
All right. How are you?
Hey,
Good.
Judy, go down and then up like this.
Why?
Down and up. And then up. Yeah, there you go. I can do it again.
Get out of here.
Smile. We got the kids.
That's so funny. You're so funny. Now, can you hear me like this, or do I have to yell?
No, you don't have
Get
to yell.
closer. It's like when you're talking to someone that only speaks Spanish. Why can't I?
Hey, Luke. Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Luke.
What's up, Aunt Judy?
Hey, Kristen. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually down in Miami staying at my friend Jana's. So I've been here since January 6th.
Oh, I hate you. I'm kind of jealous.
Missed all
Yeah.
the snow.
Are you just working from there? Is it like work from home kind of situation where you can work
Yeah.
every day?
Yeah, just work.
Nice.
And she works, I mean, she lives there, but she works from, she used to live in Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she's on the peeling potatoes right now.
Oh, that's what I have. My potatoes are cooked, but they're not peeled. Should I peel them? And
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No,
All
you
that-
don't
all
have
that
to
was
peel them,
supposed to
but
be
we're
prepped.
just doing it.
okay.
We did a pizza cooking class together and we got yelled at during it because we were like way behind. So we're not gonna do that again.
You're not going to do that again.
Why can't
Yeah, I made my potatoes, but I didn't peel them, so I didn't know how far I was supposed to go. But everything's all ready to go.
I already like FaceTimed her and she's got all of her stuff laid out and like all already like measured out. She's ready to go.
Good. This
And
is
she thinks she's just doing it with you guys?
Yeah, she doesn't know it's private. So she just thinks we're just doing like a general like cooking class.
Oh, okay. Fun.
she's gonna cry.
Oh, I know. I already told the chef. I was like, you got to let her cry for a few minutes and then you can start.
And try. I don't want to get off.
Let's bet and see how long it takes before she wets her pants.
Like 2 minutes. Are you guys cooking, Bill?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
We already did our potatoes because it said to prep the potatoes before if you read the instructions.
I did, but it doesn't say to have them peeled. It says to have them baked.
No, baked, peeled, and then sent through potato rice.
ricer. So should I do that now? I'm gonna peel mine. If you did yours and Kristen's doing hers, I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah, Gianna just did it. Look we're like ready to go.
Oh,
Look at
I'm
Judy.
behind already.
Judy,
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
we're ready to go too.
See?
Wait, we only have big peeled potatoes. Did you cut them?
So
Yeah,
I
you know what I did? I
Gianna
didn't
peeled
peel
all the
them,
skins and we just mashed them in here.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
okay. We just have these.
I cut those in half and just scooped out everything.
Did you bake them already?
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
So you didn't peel yours. You just sliced
No.
it in half.
And scooped everything out. It was easier to peel them. Did you ever try to peel a baked potato?
Yeah, we did it with
Mine
Nina.
mine are hot. I can't peel it. So I'll
I
just
know.
slice it. And scoop.
Yeah, slice and
Scoop.
scoop. Yeah. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you put it in the bowl.
Did you rice it?
Here, you want to bring it over here?
On camera when my mom comes.
Is Aunt Teresa coming?
Yeah, she's supposed to come too, and so is Ray. And then Howard's joining us right now, Ross's dad, and then Rob and Jan, who's
Here,
Jamie's
no,
pop.
just peel these
We're
first.
here.
Hi, Howard.
Howard!
Hey, guys. Hey, Mace.
Hi, we're trying to work on volume. We're having issues.
Wait, you just
I just muted it.
What?
started it.
Oh, there we go.
Just talk louder.
Hi, Rob and Jan.
Hi, Kristen.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, that's hot.
You
Can we just
That's
stay on here?
Hi, Sam.
How is everyone?
We're good. This is my friend Jana, who I'm staying with down in Miami.
Oh, you're in Miami.
You're in Miami? Oh, fun. That's
Wow.
fun.
I've
I
been
don't see
since
Jamie and Missy
January.
yet.
Missy and Jamie are at my mom and dad, so they can't get on. for
Oh,
5
so
more
they're gonna
minutes.
be when the surprise starts.
Yeah, so they.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fun.
We were supposed to be there, but Macy's boyfriend might have COVID. So yeah, fun times.
Oh, no.
Get out.
Looks like Diana, you need to hit the video. You need to, Diana. You need to
Yeah,
tap
I
your
don't know what
screen.
I'm doing.
Yeah, tap your screen and hopefully a breadcrumb will come across the top and it'll say
Put it
start
on
video. And you push that video.
I'm going
Wanted to see how I am.
This one's-
Now I see you better. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Can you get that across the top, Diana?
No, I'm going to sign out and sign back in.
I don't
Okay.
think that's the problem.
Oh,
Hi, Macy.
I think mine's on the
It's
bottom.
Diana.
Mine's on the bottom, like it says, if you just take your mouse or like your cursor and go, it should say a video and mute.
On the bottom, right?
Yeah, on the bottom.
And
Wait a minute.
it says stop video. Push that where it says stop video. And then that actually starts the video.
Yeah.
Is Brody coming?
Brody's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi.
Hey, bro. Hey, Mace, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
You guys back in school full time?
They've
Yeah.
always been in school full time.
Oh, that's
Hi,
right.
Macy.
Yeah.
Hi.
There we go.
It's difficult to get volume.
And Howard's on
We
too.
hear you at like
Here,
a
turn it
level
up on the
1.
TV. It's at 50.
We're gonna drink wine, we're not.
It's not, it
Well, I'm
doesn't.
glad we did this ahead of time.
I'm still peeling potatoes and grinding cheese.
I'm not sure.
getting
if it's
dizzy.
Right.
better for rice.
3 hours
Did
later.
you guys rice them too?
So we don't have a ricer, we're just winging it. And ready for this? In case it doesn't turn out, we bought gnocchi, just in case.
That's
Oh,
all.
now, where's your confidence? Come on.
Oh, that's funny, Kristen.
I know.
You should put Rob on potatoes. I gotta
So how hot is it down there, Booger?
How warm is it?
Yeah.
Candy.
It's like in the 80s, like between 75 and 81 every day.
Did you check out Aquilina,
That's nice.
Kristen?
Did I what?
Check out Aquilina.
Oh, you know what? That's so funny. I actually met my a friend of mine for dinner there last week. Yeah, at El Molino, because they have an El Molino there.
I know. My girlfriend's rented a place there.
Yeah,
For the
I actually met her there last week. That's funny.
Right. Oh, wow. That's funny. You should hang out at the beach there.
Yeah, it's just a little north, but yeah, get over here.
You guys ever use a ricer?
I have only used it with my mom during cooking class, but no, otherwise.
That's how I make my mashed potatoes. They're so good. Oh, you grate it?
Mhm.
They're so good when you put them in a ricer.
Aunt Diane, can you hear us?
Can hear you.
I know we want to see you. Can you hover on the bottom and see if it says like, you should see like a little video camera.
No, there's not. Oh, yeah.
Ours is on top.
And then you have to, if you have something covering your camera, you've got to move it over.
No, I'm getting confused on what's next. Ours is on top.
Are you
Yeah,
using an
ours is on top,
iPad
too.
or a computer?
I got a laptop.
On my laptop, mine's on the bottom left.
Yeah, I pressed the camera.
Yep. And then now do you have a something
It says
covered?
Zoom, join a meeting. Just join a meeting and nothing's happening.
But do you have something covering your, the little like camera on the top of your laptop?
You know what? There's no light on.
Oh, that's okay.
How are we gonna know when mom's coming on?
Well, you'll see her pop, you'll see that her popping on.
Are we gonna
Hey,
sing happy
everybody, this is
birthday? or
Paul.
what are
We're
we
gonna
do?
yell surprise.
Hey everybody, this is Paul with Elkmont Media. I work here with Chef John at the Cutting Edge Classroom. Looks like our last person is now joining us, so I'm going to go ahead and move them over to the full screen. As we go through the class today, we want it to be very interactive as possible, so feel free to ask Chef any questions that you may
I don't
have.
think you'll have to worry about it.
If you have any technology issues as we go through this, be sure you can type it into the text or to the chat box, or feel free to give me a call, but we'll be glad to get you all situated. So looks like everybody should be joining us. I'm going to give everybody a second to get situated, and then I'll turn it over to Chef John.
Surprise!
There they are.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Test. It's mine.
Aunt Diane on camera, but she's here too.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Oh my gosh!
Did you think it was just you and the girls?
Yes! Oh God! Hi everyone! Hi!
You've got people all over.
Hi! Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you! Hi! How's it going? Everybody's healthy.
We're gonna have gnocchi.
Gnocchi! Oh my gosh! Oh!
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Hi.
So I'm Chef John, and I'm your instructor today. Happy birthday. I'm sorry, I didn't get the first name of the birthday girl.
Carol!
Carol. Happy birthday, Cheryl.
Carol.
Oh, Carol. That was close. Cheryl.
Yeah,
Almost got
I
it right.
agree. I agree.
Oh, happy birthday. So this is the Cutting Edge Classroom. We're a cooking school here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And we've been around for about 6 years now. And we do live classes as well as virtual interactive. And today we're doing interactive and we're making gnocchi. So welcome. I'm glad y'all had me here for your special day. And we're going to make it lots of fun. And don't be afraid to ask a ton of questions. It's a small group, so interact with one another and myself. And we'll do fine. I heard somebody actually bought gnocchi because they were worried they weren't going to get any, but I don't think you have to worry about that. I've been teaching. I'm Italian. I've been teaching this forever, so I think you guys are going to be fine. But you know, a backup plan is never a bad thing to have. So I don't think you'll need it.
Kristen's the only one that's gonna be eating tonight.
Yeah. So don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, I'm gonna go step by step, and I'm not going to rush you guys. So you know, if you need more time on something, just let me know. But I'm going to walk you through the whole process. So we're going to start by making the dough for the gnocchi. And you know, I don't know if you have a ricer or not. If you do, fine. It's kind of one of those old school tools that you know you won't see in a kitchen very often, but you know, it's kind of necessary for gnocchi. You can get away without it, but with it, you'll get a lot more of a light, pillowy kind of consistency to your dumplings. So that's why we're going to use it. So if you think about it, you know, when you use the rice, you're cutting the potato through these little holes, and it's kind of coming out, and it looks a little bit like rice. Rather than whipping it and getting them really starchy and heavy, this is going to give you a much lighter dough, and that's the reason why you use this. If you don't have it, just mash them. However, just don't overwork them and you'll be fine. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut them up. So I heard some of you saying you were going to peel and all that, but really the easiest way to do it is to cut them in half and then just scoop them out, especially if they're hot.
That's much easier.
Yeah, and then you can, you know, maybe I failed to mention that in the instructions. Maybe I need to put that in there, but you know, peeling, I mean, you can peel them too. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a lot of work, yeah. Well, after they're cooked, you can peel them. It's not that bad, but you know, it's easier to scoop. So, you know, you never want to boil them or any of that kind of stuff because excess moisture in a gnocchi is a bad thing. So you want them kind of dry. You want the potatoes to be sort of dried out.
Yeah, see?
Here I go. I'm going to go ahead and start scooping. Here we go. So I'm just going to use a spoon. Scoop them out. And they're still pretty hot. That's okay. As the recipe stands, it'll feed about 4 people. But you could have changed it up or down if you wanted to.
Hey, Brian, get out of here.
These buggers are really hot. So where are you guys located? Oh, did you mute them? Oh, okay. We had some weird noise coming through. So Paul, you can unmute yourself if you want to kind of ask a question or tell me where you're at.
Most everybody's in Chicago, but then we've got some, like we're in Miami, and then we've got Malibu, and then we've got Michigan too.
Awesome. All over the place. A lot of people are moving here from Chicago, it seems. It's like, I don't think there's anybody left in Chicago. Like most of our classes, where are you from? Chicago. Where are you from? Chicago.
That's where I'm from.
That's where he's from.
Yep.
I'm from Pennsylvania, but I moved up here actually from Miami. My wife's from Miami. She lived there all her life. We were just there last year visiting some friends and stuff. But yeah, I ran restaurants and clubs in Miami for years. And got tired of hurricanes and left.
Birthday, Carol, I'm on.
There you are. Hello.
Yeah.
You got your brandy?
Okay, so I've scooped out all the potatoes. Now we're going to go ahead and rice them.
Can you hear me? Am I on mute? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
You gotta unmute it when you talk.
Yeah, unmute when you want to talk.
Oh, there we are. See, we're unmuted now.
No, we're muted now.
No, we can hear you.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, okay. Say hi to Angela.
Muted?
Hi.
There's too many people on it.
Potatoes going into the ricer. This also is a good way to make sure that you don't get any lumps in them.
Okay, so we rice them. Okay.
We're done
Yep,
ricing.
you definitely don't want to.
We rice too.
You don't want to get any lumps of uncooked potato in your dumpling. That'll kind of mess them up. So as long as they're cooked good, and if you don't have a ricer, just use a regular potato masher or something else, whatever you have handy that you can mash with, and you'll be okay.
Okay, good.
They'll still work.
Hey.
So I'm getting all my potatoes riced here.
Okay.
If they're still warm, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, last batch.
Good.
Okay. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
That's
So,
awesome.
And it actually, if you look at it, it's kind of got the consistency a little bit of rice. So and that's why we call it a ricer.
Oh,
Okay.
clever.
Do you make your mashed potatoes that way too?
You can.
Unmute or keep it unmuted.
You'll get a lighter, fluffier potato that way. So yes, absolutely you can.
Judy, that's how I make my potatoes.
Yeah, my mashed potatoes, I do
Yeah.
too. It's
I
so
make them
good.
that
The
way.
next step is I am going to whisk up 2 eggs. So you want to whip them up first. The trick to making a really good gnocchi is not over mixing them, okay? And knowing what the dough is supposed to look like. So we'll certainly cover both of those things. But first I'm going to go ahead and crack my eggs into a bowl. And then I'm going to whisk them up. That'll get rid of some of the necessity of over mixing when you get the eggs in. If you don't have them whisked, that's what's going to happen. So we're going to get them mixed up. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to pour the eggs into the potato mixture. Then we got some dry ingredients here. Okay, we've got nutmeg and white pepper, baking powder, and salt. So here's my nutmeg and white pepper. Sprinkle that on. Baking powder. Baking powder helps to let them puff up a little bit, makes them lighter. Salt, I use sea salt, kosher salt, whatever you have. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is mix that around a little bit. Let me get something to mix with here.
Can you please slow down?
We're a little slow in Elmhurst.
All right, where are we at? So does anybody have any questions so far?
I think the Rosenbergs are just the slow ones.
The slow ones are on the whisking of the eggs. Yes, we don't.
Okay, you go ahead. You let me know when you're ready.
But I didn't hear what else was next.
Okay, so once you get your eggs whisked together, add them to the potatoes. Then you're going to add your white pepper and nutmeg, salt, and baking powder. So pretty much everything except the flour at this point.
Okay.
All the dry syrup.
How much white pepper and how much?
You look at the directions and it gives the ingredients. You should have the measurements.
Oh, that's no fun. Gonna make you read too? So once you get all that in there, we're going to go ahead and add the flour. Okay. So that's next. So flour going in.
Should we be mixing or no? No, not mixing yet.
Not yet. Get your flour in there. Then we're going to mix. Okay. So now it's just a process of folding and getting it all incorporated. Notice we're not putting it in a mixer. We're not, running making it really fast. We're kind of just folding, taking our time, getting it all incorporated together. This is a good team effort here where you take turns because your arm gets sore mixing it. And this is the trick. I've seen people make them in mixers with a dough hook and stuff, and they come out really, really dense and hard. So you don't want that. You don't want them heavy. When you eat them, you shouldn't feel like, you're overstuffed. Unless you eat the whole thing. Then you're going to feel that way anyway, I guess.
Margaret, where's Bill? Margaret, where's Bill? Margaret.
He's on mute.
Bill is?
Yeah.
I don't see him on there. Is he with Margaret? Or where's Ray then?
Yeah.
Hey, Di. Bill is on a phone call. He'll be here in a minute.
All right, and where's Ray?
You know what? He was supposed to be on. I have no idea. Bill talked to him yesterday, and he said he was going to join us.
Maybe he's coming later.
Well, I don't know. He said he was just going to sit and chat with everybody.
Okay.
So if you look,
too.
What?
I think Carol's on mute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she is.
Okay, guys. So the next step, what I'm doing now is I'm looking at the dough and it's still quite a bit sticky. If it's adhering to the bowl or to your spatula or whatever you're stirring with, you may need to add a little bit more flour. So you should have some bench flour, a little bit of extra flour next to you. If you don't, go ahead and grab that because you're going to need it when you start rolling them out anyway. I added about a quarter cup more, and I'm going to stir that in just to get it to the right consistency. I don't want it overly sticky. I also don't want it to be dry because they will disintegrate if you don't have enough flour in them when you try to cook them. So I think that looks quite a bit better. That looks good. I'm going to turn it up on the table. So Paul's going to put me over here on a floured surface, just like that. I'll be right back in a second, and I'll show you what to do next.
Mom.
Hi.
There's Bill.
Okay, good.
I think it's. Can you hear me?
Hi, Bill.
That's why I wanted everything.
We can hear you, Bill.
We can't hear you, Bill. Put the unmute on.
Kristen,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Excellent. Chef, that's a mighty strong hands you got there.
What do you say?
Mighty strong hands you have.
Yeah, you know,
Look like his.
Look at his.
That's I told you.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of folding in a little bit more flour to get it to a sticky consistency that doesn't stick to everything, if that makes sense. So it's going to feel a little sticky, but it's not sticking to my hands. That's a good dough. I'm just going to form it into a kind of a ball like that, and then I'm going to set it off to the side with my extra flour. That's the dough. I'm going to stop there because what I want to do is make the sauce next, because the red sauce takes a little bit of time. The brown butter sage sauce, which is my favorite, that gets sauteed after we cook the gnocchi, so after we boil them. It's not really a sauce. It gets made in the pan. So you should have a saute pan or something. You should also have a pot of water on the stove and get it to start boiling as soon as you can. Add a little bit of salt to it. Maybe if you have about a gallon of water, about a tablespoon of salt or so would be good.
You Rosenbergs look like you're having fun over there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you how I make my marinara sauce really quick. Because that's the one that takes the longest. That's the one that has to cook a while. So I've got some tomatoes here, crushed and fresh, that I chopped up. I just had some fresh tomatoes that were getting overripe. I've got some carrots that I cut up. I put carrots in my sauce because it sweetens it, so like a natural kind of sweetener. I've got garlic. I've got some celery that I'm going to chop up really quick. And all these vegetables are going to go in like this, and then I'm going to take a stick blender and blend it so it's smooth. So you don't have all those chunks in there. I've got a bay leaf. I'm just going to throw that right in with the tomatoes. And an onion that I'm going to dice up. Peel it. Okay, that diced onion, ready to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Paul's going to put me over here to my saucepan. I got the heat on. I'm going to go ahead and add some olive oil. There it is. Toss in my onion. Toss in the celery. Garlic. So I'm showing you two different sauces, the brown butter sage, and they're also good with the marinara sauce. So we're going to do both. If you guys don't do both, that's okay. They're really great both ways. So I would definitely consider trying them both ways. Got my water on. Good.
Can you go over the marinara sauce again?
Absolutely. Please? So in the pot, I have olive oil, garlic,
Jen, you're
onion, celery.
You're on mute.
I'm going to cook that just until it starts softening on about medium heat. I'm also going to throw in some carrot. I just had these already cut up, so they were left over from something else. I'm tossing them in.
Well, see, I didn't have to grate them that small because he's just going to take an immersion blender and blend it all. I got to get my immersion blender.
If you don't have an immersion blender, you can cut your vegetables really small, and if you don't mind a chunky sauce, just leave them in there. It's not going to hurt anything. I've also got, I'm using, I don't have any fresh herbs. My herb garden's kind of dead out there. right now. So I'm going to use just an Italian herb blend like this. And I'll toss that in once I get my tomatoes in there. And then this is just going to slow cook while we're doing everything else. It doesn't really have to cook for hours and hours. You know, half hour, 45 minutes to an hour is fine. I'll do me a favor, hit the middle button on that fan and shut it off. Thank you. The fan is blowing my flame. All right, so I think that's good. It's soft, aromatic, smells good. I'm going to add my herbs. You got it. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw my tomatoes, and it's got a basil leaf with it as well. Basil, you know, imparts a little bit of a citrusy flavor when it cooks and hits liquid, and that just accentuates or brings out the rest of the flavors in the sauce. So that's the reason for bay leaf. Stir it up. And that's the sauce. So it's really simple. I'm just going to push it off to the side. You guys don't really need to watch it bubble, but I've got it on really low so it doesn't burn. I've got a nice heavy pan so that the bottom doesn't stick and burn on me, so we're good to go. So it's time to make the gnocchi now. Does anybody need more time? Questions? Comments?
I'm going to put them all up on the screen real quick.
Everybody's on mute. Everybody's on mute.
You can unmute yourself. I think Paul just did.
But they have to unmute
You have
themselves.
to unmute yourselves.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted now.
Yeah, you're unmuted.
I'm unmuted. Thank you.
We hear you. We hear you. Definitely hear you.
Doing another shot for the birthday girl. Billy, where's your shot, man? You're calling me?
You're
on mute, Billy.
I just want to let you guys know that it's Lent season, and I gave up alcohol for Lent. So okay, so don't do that to me. I'm a good Catholic person.
I feel for you. How could you give that up for Lent? Oh my, you are strong.
Hey, just want to let you know, Teresa's trying to get on. She can see us, but she can't. She can't get on.
I just called her.
They're probably not going to go to. So now, do we get the gnocchi? What do we do?
I think Ray's trying to get on.
We're getting ready to do that. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. But we've done enough.
Are you guys ready for the gnocchi? He's asking, or do you want?
I hate to admit this, but we're still working on the marinara sauce.
Okay, we'll give you a minute.
Yeah, we are too. Well, where are we supposed to be?
We're done. We've been behind the whole time, so just go with it.
We're already done. We're ready to eat.
Invested all of your ingredients.
All right.
Everybody's muted.
So to make the gnocchi, we just muted you out. Otherwise, you're going to miss this. So, sorry. We'll put you back up when we get this done. So we're going to cover the table for the work surface. We had, how many on for the we do AARP classes.
A couple hundred.
We had like 250, and they weren't as noisy as you guys. Just saying.
They're having a party. They're having a birthday party for Carol.
Well, they were hitting me with questions. I was getting about 10 of them at a time, so that was fun. All right, so what you want to do is take your dough like this. Can they see this countertop? Because I'm looking at myself instead of the actual counter, and they need to be seeing the counter, not me. And what you're going to do is roll them just like this. There you go. And kind of work your hands out like this when you're going. And make them, I don't know, about maybe an inch thick. Just like that. Now you want to have some flour down on the table so they don't stick. I use a cutter like this. You can use whatever you want. And there's your gnocchi. You want to make sure they don't stick, so don't stack them up. And get plenty of flour on them. And then just keep going. Some flour. Roll them. Just like that. brings me back, let me tell you. And so I'm going to move these over because I'm going to be putting the boiling water on this side. Don't forget, you should have a pot of water on the stove, so you're not having to sit around and wait 20 minutes for water to boil. And it should have some salt in it. My rule of thumb is about a tablespoon of salt to a gallon of water to cook pasta. Lay more flour down if you need it. Going to stir the sauce, which is cooking. Wait, it's so quiet. Now it's too quiet. Can't have it both ways, I guess. Virtual classes are really strange for me. You know, we've done them and we've gotten good at them, but you know, we're so used to doing in-person classes that the virtual is just much different. All right, I've got about 2 more rolls to go here. Then we're going to put you back up. And there they are. Paul, you can put them back up. That way they can ask me questions if they need to. Unmute yourselves, guys, if you want to talk. You're too busy now.
I'm thinking our it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I don't
Their
think
hands
we
are
need
full
the
with flour and potatoes. How we doing out there? Okay.
If you only heard what was going on over here, you would be laughing.
Yes, we're all good.
Our gnocchi is looking awesome.
Yeah. Teresa says happy birthday. She can't get on.
She can't.
She can hear us but can't see us.
Oh, you can't get on video? Or Uncle Ray?
I don't know, but I'll call Uncle Ray.
Wow, these are looking good. And then I put them in butter and fry them, and they're really good.
Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to get yourselves caught up or wherever you're at. About 5 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and cook them. So make sure you have your water on and it's boiling, or get it to a boil. That's the important thing right now. We're through the hardest part of the whole thing is making it. So, and it'll be easier if you have a scraper or something that you can pick them up with to shake them to the water rather than picking them up with your fingers. They tend to get really deformed and weird when you do that, so, and they'll stick together.
Use the scraper.
No. Could I ask a question? Do you,
sure.
When you make these, do you do all of this at the same time like we're doing tonight, or do you make your little potato things, like the day before? Or This is.
I do it all at the same time, pretty much. Time.
No, he said to do
This is that we teach in class. Used to cook at home. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I would. You know, you can make them ahead of time. These are good. They're great. So cook them all, throw them in the fridge, reheat them in the microwave.
Oh, really? That's good to know.
So hope that answered your question.
Yes.
As far as cooking at home, I don't do much of that anymore. So I'm just going to clean up here a little bit while you guys are getting caught up.
Has he added the tomato to the marinara in the stove yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Long time ago.
Oh.
Teresa! You gotta unmute.
Who?
Teresa, I can't hear you.
I can't see Teresa.
I can see Teresa.
You hear me now?
Yes.
You hear me now?
Hello.
You guys can hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're unmuted.
So how are you? Are you drinking? Or are you drinking?
My first Zoom call.
Hey, welcome. Welcome.
Okay, good. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later.
Is this thing on?
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Is this thing on?
Yourself. All right, bye.
Look at Raymond. Look at Raymond. Oh my God.
Ray?
No, oh, Dad, Ray.
Mom. I think I'm on now.
Ray,
So, here we are, next step. So I've got boiling water here, hopefully. Yep, it's boiling.
Jan, I didn't get to say hi to you.
So here we go. They're going in.
Howard.
We lost the birthday girl.
Hi.
We did.
Yeah, go ahead. Guys, we're going to mute you for a second because we're in another step where you might want to see this. So what we're going to do is cook these next. So I have boiling water. Paul will put me on the pot eventually when he wakes up. That's my way of waking him up.
Okay, my parents
There we
got
go.
logged out and they're logging back in. They
Okay.
just lost their video. I don't know. Just want to let you guys know. Oh, no.
Well, if they have any questions when they get back on, we'll walk them through it. But right now we're just putting them in the water and we're stirring gently just to make sure they don't stick. If the water stops boiling, don't worry. Just keep your heat on high and everything will be fine. They will float to the top eventually. And there they are. Quick, gentle stir, and then I'm just going to let them come up to a boil. Throw the lid on. They're going to take literally about 3 minutes.
All right, they're going in.
Going in. All right. Notice that I clean up as I go. That way I don't have this big, huge mess afterwards.
They all go in the pot?
They all go in. Well, that depends on how big your pot is.
It's big, but
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
Toss those bad boys in there.
Okay.
Where's Teresa?
Maybe
Hold on.
we'll touch the screen.
I know. Oh, there's, oh, look at Uncle Ray. I like the hat, Uncle Ray.
I like it.
You gotta unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Can you guys hear us? Are we muted?
We're not muted.
Oh, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay, there's Uncle Ray.
They were doing good till Red got on with that goofy hair.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's so funny.
We can't hear Uncle Ray though.
Yeah, we gotta get a picture. Get a picture.
Okay, so if you look, they're floating to the top.
Ooh. You gotta let them float.
Let those bad boys float a little while. They will cook. I've got the rest of my ingredients here for my brown butter sage sauce. What I'm going to do real quick is go ahead and over to the cutting board. I'm going to prep my herbs, which is fresh sage.
Carol, you're muted. Everybody's muted.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, now you're unmuted.
Okay. Oh, do we cut the sage up?
Chop your sage up, just rough chop it. You don't want big, huge leaves in there.
All right.
Just like that.
Okay.
See how nice that is? And then I'm going to take the prosciutto. Hopefully you were able to get prosciutto.
Yes.
Because that's like, really makes them incredibly delicious. So that's something I just added to this recipe. So I've got my prosciutto here. I'm going to dice it up real quick.
Put all the rest in, huh? No? All right, you cook them.
Just a rough dice on it. Chop it up.
Oh my God, are these good?
Hey, eating them already.
I am. They're delicious.
Taste test.
Oh,
okay, so I'm shutting mine off. They're done. What I'm going to do now is just, while they're sitting in the pot there, and they should be nice and light. This recipe really makes a nice, light, pillowy kind of gnocchi, which is, the way to go. It's my go-to.
Oh, they're really good.
What you can also do with these, if you wanted to, is you could actually add ricotta cheese to the potato mix, and you would add to this recipe, you'd up the flour by 1 cup and add about a half a cup of ricotta cheese.
Oh, that'd be good.
It's a little more dense, but it adds a different flavor to them. So I'm chopping up my garlic now. Just mincing up my garlic. That's kind of the last thing. I've got a little chopped parsley I'm going to throw on at the end. You don't have to. And you should have some cheese also to go on the end as well. So there it is. All right, so I think I'm ready. So what I'm going to do is Paul's going to take me over to the sink, and I'm going to strain these out. So here we go. Through the sink. Sink.
Wow.
And you should have a bowl handy and some olive oil. That'll keep them from sticking.
Okay. A bowl.
So let me get a bowl because I'm not ready. I'm telling you guys to get ready and I'm not ready. All right, here we go.
All right.
So I've got a bowl here. I've got my gnocchi. They're okay for now, but as they cool off, they will stick. So you want to definitely get some oil on right away. So into the bowl they go. Coming back to the table.
Oil now. Watch how much he's going to pour.
Olive oil. Don't be afraid to put some olive oil on them.
Oh my God.
Flavor. Toss them a little bit.
Yeah.
And boom, they're done. Now at this point, you could take them and throw them in the refrigerator and just hold them for as long as you want until you're ready to cook them or eat them. You could, they're good 10, 12 days in the refrigerator. The raw ones, before we boiled them, You can freeze them and put them in Ziplocs, and then just basically toss them in boiling water and cook them. So that's a couple of ways of holding them for later.
How?
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the sauce, red sauce, or finish it anyway. So let me get to that point. Get organized here. Okay, so gnocchi are cooked. They look great. I hope your guys came out okay.
They're awesome. They taste amazing.
All right, red sauce. Oh, we haven't even put sauce on them yet. Did you guys already make them like all the way through, or are you just tasting them like this?
Oh, we cooked them. We cooked ours.
We boiled them. That's all.
Oh, just boiled. Okay, but you haven't made the sauce yet.
No, it's still simmering.
Well, wait till you taste that. Okay, so if you think they're good now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and immersion blend the sauce.
Okay.
We finely chopped. I don't think we have to immersion blend.
So here we go. Hey, $30 at Costco. Can't beat it.
We have those, remember?
Yeah, I have one. Do you want to immersion blend?
He's an art.
I don't think you need to.
Much easier than breaking the blender.
Yeah, he
You know what I
said.
forgot? I'll pull that bay leaf out. I don't want that in there. There it is. So now we've got all that flavor in there. I'm going to give you guys a little secret ingredient that you could add to a sauce to make it really, really good. Especially if you don't have all the vegetables, but you want that flavor of the carrots, onion, celery, all that. V8 juice.
Nice.
Throw a can of V8 juice in your tomato sauce.
Nice.
Trust me on this. It really, really, really adds a lot of flavor to it. Just watch you don't buy the hot and spicy one by mistake, unless you want that.
Hey, Chef, can I ask you a question?
You can ask as many questions as you want. I'm here for you.
Oh, I got a ton here. Our gnocchi is really doughy. What did we do wrong?
Mine too.
While you're cooking them?
Yeah, I got it. Should I just keep on cooking them?
Yeah.
Are they like too soft?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably not enough flour. Maybe they were too sticky when you did them.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Kristen,
So what do we got to do? Restart everything again? Or do we just cook it?
Can you show me what they look like?
They look
You
like
have to
this.
start from the beginning.
Move out
Show
of
me
the
what
way
they
here.
look like. I'm watching you. Where are you at?
Teresa,
What
you're
am I
on
looking
mute.
Top right?
Teresa.
I'm Jennifer
They're kinda falling
Rosenberg.
apart, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Some are, some aren't.
Yeah, that's not enough flour. It was too sticky, but you might be able to save some of them. We had a class last night, a gnocchi class actually, and some of mine fell apart because, they were just a little bit soft, a little bit, just not enough flour in the mix. So it's not exact,
I'm gonna try again. I already see Kristen Maslowski already cleaning up over there, so they're already at the point.
You can always make another batch. You have the recipe, but
She's tearing open her bag.
Oh, look at you!
Okay, Paul, go ahead.
That's because we used a lot of flour. It's because
Oh, those look great. So we're gonna mute you.
Don't look like that.
The birthday girl's gnocchi is outstanding. So that's all that matters.
Carol's is
Good.
outstanding.
Okay, mute
Carol's
'em up.
cooking is outstanding.
Okay, guys, so we muted you. So if you're going to make another batch, plus you're going to get the video. So if you want to try another batch later, you might not want to do it now. I don't know. Add more flour. Start with like a quarter cup more flour, and make sure when you're measuring it in a dry cup container and you're scraping it off so it's level. So the measuring in this is kind of important. The other thing is if the dough feels really wet and sticky, add more flour into it and mix it with your hands until it gets to kind of a sticky but firm dough. That's where you went wrong as far as them disintegrating. I've had that happen to me. So, you know, it's just something that happens. And unfortunately, you know, with a virtual class, I can't be there to actually feel what your dough feels like. So, you know, that's one of the downfalls of doing it this way. But, you know, you'll be fine. I noticed the rest of you probably got them pretty close. Give it another try. Don't give up on them. They're really worth it. And if you can strain them and save some of them, strain it and save some of them. So with that said, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you guys how to do the brown butter sage sauce. So Paul, switch me over to the saute pan, and I'm going to show you that one. As far as the red sauce goes, you just serve it on top with some cheese. I'll show you that as well. Okay, so we're on a saute pan. I'm turning my stove on. I'm heating it up. There it is. I'm going to do about half this way,
you guys,
and about half with the red sauce. Wait till you taste this brown butter sage sauce. I mean, it's just crazy good.
so good.
Don't eat them all before you do the sauce. It's well worth it. Do the same thing. I'd be picking at them. My mom would yell, like, stop it. They're not finished. So butter. And you don't want to overcrowd the pan. That's when you put them in the pan, don't stack them. Just, you know, less is better. Do it. Refrigerator.
Oh, you guys, as soon as the COVID leaves, I'm inviting everybody over. We're making gnocchi with brown butter or butter sage sauce.
I'm in.
I've got my gnocchi in, and I'm just going to let them saute until they start to brown. Then we're going to add some other ingredients. So right now we're just kind of a little bit. You don't want to keep stirring them, just let them brown.
Casey, you keep laughing over there. What are you laughing at?
Jen, are you guys cheating? What did you put on the screen?
The mess that we made over here, we absolutely are going to cheat tonight.
If you look at them, some of them are starting to get a little brown. That's what you're looking for. You want to get them slightly browned.
I like that.
Oh my God, Jen, you're like Kristen.
We couldn't do it. It's terrible. They came out mushy. We give up.
No, we're legit tonight. We did it. We did it. We are 100% legit.
She's a great ranger of the family.
Casey asked Grandma to bring over gnocchi tomorrow because we rely on Grandma.
Good Carol, no.
Is she really on?
Carol, you're muted.
That's what moms are for.
If I have any left over, I'll bring it over. Okay?
Ray, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh, she touched something. Carol, we don't see you.
The birthday girl is gone.
She's eating all your gnocchi.
Okay, if you guys look, see the color on that one right there? That's what we're looking for. Kind of like a golden brown. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. All of it. Unless you're cooking more than one batch at a time. my prosciutto, and my sage. Beautiful. Look at that dish. I'm going to toss it around. Not going to add the cheese to the pan. We're going to add that on the end when we plate it. And a little bit of chopped fresh parsley, I think.
Carol, we don't see you.
I think we lost him again.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Those are coming out really nice. So while that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and plate the ones with the sauce.
Say 72. 72%.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here we go. There's the one with the sauce right there. These are smelling awesome right here.
Yep, mine too.
So they're ready.
Okay, sorry, we lost you for a second. Do we add the sage and the prosciutto and what else to the sauce?
Sage, prosciutto, and your garlic.
And the garlic, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until the end. So I have my sage and garlic and prosciutto in here, and it's cooked. So the next step with this, I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, but they're almost done. As soon as they start getting brown,
Oh, you need to
take these.
Oh, my God, they look delicious.
Pretty. I'm gonna take a picture of those just because
Cheers.
it's screaming to have a picture taken of it. Yeah, it looks really good. Mine off, let you guys catch up a little bit. Too, and then I'm gonna go ahead and plate these and wrap it up. So yeah, put them up where they could see each other at this point. There's everybody.
Does black mean burnt?
How we all doing? You having fun over there? Drink more wine.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Oops. I'm always putting stuff away before I'm done with it. Must be the OCD in me. Here we go. Boy, can't wake up tonight. Oh, look at that. Cheese.
I'm going to plate it. That's the finished product. Beautiful.
There it is.
Those look great.
Yay, bravo.
Yeah, good job.
So there it is, guys.
Beauty,
You want to show?
good.
Haven't eaten all yet? Go for it.
Good question. How many people do you think these recipes will feed?
4.
4?
One.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
That was said earlier.
Yep.
Okay. I was busy in the kitchen working on
I'd say
something.
between the two of these, I would say you could probably feed 4 normal people, 2 really, really starving people, or 1 truck driver.
Or my
I don't know.
husband.
You made me
Or your
spit out
husband.
my wine.
Yeah, I mean, personally, you know, if I wanted to, I could probably sit and eat a dish of this by myself. Those look great. You guys really did good. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, look
You
at
must be
Carol.
Italian, or you got some Italian in you somewhere.
Good job.
Italians get around, so you probably do have some in you somewhere along the line.
Look at ours.
Carolyn Fred did it all.
How's yours look, Kristen?
Good job.
The only good one so far.
Oh, wow.
But the other one is on its way. Yeah.
See?
Yummy.
Yummy.
Good job.
Yummy.
Where's a fork?
Y'all are so much fun, I'm telling you, because our last class was I put a little pepper on top, kind of a little boring, to be honest with you. And, it was a bunch of PhDs, and nothing against PhDs, but, they were kind of dry. Principal, it was a school system. So it's a nice breath of fresh air to have a family in front of me.
I didn't put the basil on, minus basil. There you go.
Oh my God.
Basil's okay. And listen, they're really good with pesto. So if you like pesto,
I have homemade pesto in the fridge.
Me too. I made a bunch this summer, so.
Me too.
Ours is in the freezer. Yeah.
Yep, me too, with olive oil.
Yep, and tomato pesto I made too with tomatoes from the garden. It's delicious.
I have to say this sauce, this spaghetti, like the marinara, is incredible.
Oh, good.
So good.
Gnocchi, think of gnocchi as a blank canvas. So it kind of lends itself well to just about any kind of flavor you want to put on it. So, with that said, you could use a lot of different types of sauces, pesto like we talked about. Anything you want to do, even a meat sauce or a sausage ragu would be really good on this. Very versatile.
That's delicious.
Very filling.
I've never had gnocchi before. That's my first time. It's really good.
Yeah, well, you did good, and they're filling and they're not expensive to make, which is great. So
now, if I wanted to add the ricotta, what was it again? 1 cup of ricotta and a half cup of flour?
Yeah, I would add about a cup of ricotta. Or I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
This is the one I took out.
I didn't hear that. What happened?
I didn't either. It's not you, Mom. It's not you.
Okay.
I didn't hear it either.
Okay, because I wanted to know about the ricotta with the flour. Was it 1 cup to a half cup of flour?
He didn't answer.
Oh.
Hey, Chef John.
Howard, are you just observing? Is Howard just observing and not eating?
I thought you
It's too early for us.
Okay.
We're gonna order
They may have some while it's hot.
Are you gonna have that?
Half a cup of ricotta, 1 cup of flour.
Is it done?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You said it a few times.
What's it say?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We're really hungry now.
Half cup of ricotta, 1 cup of flour. Ricotta, whatever.
However you want to say it is okay by me.
Okay, good.
I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, so they call it ricotta.
Yes.
Ricotta tea.
Yay. It's ricotta.
Can I have a glass of Chablis with that ricotta?
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah, so, but you guys are great. You're a lot of fun. Do you want us to, that's the end of the class as far as that goes. Does anybody have anything else up on the screen?
5.5 hours.
I'm done. You got it?
I like it better.
Shoot them out also.
Great. Thank you everybody for joining. How fun.
Now wait. I wrote a little poem.
Awesome.
Oh, Rob wrote a poem for Carol.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, some people might have questions.
Oh. Anybody have any questions?
For Chef John?
I'm done.
I'm done.
Here's my poem.
All right.
Happy birthday once again. Y'all were great. I really had a good time.
Carol, you're a woman.
So chat with each other if you want. But thank you so much. Y'all are great. Stay healthy.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You guys can stay
Thanks.
on.
It was great.
All right.
Oh, we can stay on for a couple of
Well done.
minutes.
Okay, we'll stay on.
All right,
Okay.
Carol.
Yes,
Carol,
yes.
you're a woman who has come to an age when your words of advice have the wisdom of a sage.
Woo!
You found your soulmate in Ed. You chose well when you wed. The two of you are a team that has bonded for all time. Together, you've made a life that is sublime.
Aww.
You've had your 3 girls and raised them well, and I sincerely tell you, they turned out swell. You are loved, admired, and respected. Your life has been just what you have projected. So enjoy many more happy years with your loved ones. Ed, your girls, your siblings, and your grandsons. Happy birthday, Carol.
Granddaughter.
And granddaughter. You are a wonderful lady. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
I think I can speak for everybody and say everybody loves you, Carol. You're a wonderful, wonderful person.
Let's not get carried away there, Rob. Let's put it in perspective.
I'm hoping.
We have.
I'm hoping she got me some punchkis that she's got in the refrigerator, so when I come in March, punchkis are there. So I'm trying to play up to her.
We'll get fresh ones in March. Don't you worry.
After that speech, he deserves it.
He does. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Wasn't it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen, for organizing this.
Happy birthday.
That was so much fun. That was so much fun.
Love you, Mom.
Hey, Jen, did you get any done?
Jen, did you get anything?
No, Mom, we got 0. So we're trying again. Ross is bound and determined. He's like, I'm done. So he's going to try again.
Flour.
It went a little fast, so I'm sure now that he has the recipe and he tried, the next time it'll go good.
Yeah.
Ross, you work for a
Oh, there's
Ross
Jamie.
worked for a cooking school. Come on, Ross worked for a cooking school. He should be able to do this.
Here's the thing, Jamie. He does it on his own. He can't do it when someone's
yours,
telling him.
Jamie?
He's
Let me
like,
see
I
yours,
learned,
buddy.
yeah.
Where's yours, bud?
He's right here.
Right here, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ours is amazing. It tastes so good too.
How are these? They're
Oh,
good.
that butter sage sauce. Oh my God.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yummy.
I'm telling you, all of it's good.
Kristen, thank you. This was an awesome idea.
And then we had to jump on the note taking. I loved it, Aunt Judy. It made it fun. You're on mute. You're on mute. I loved it.
I think the chef kept muting us.
He did.
He did.
I know.
Judy, get closer to the screen when you talk. I can't hear you.
What? Can you hear me now?
Did you get a filling?
You guys can do a gallery view. If you go to the top and it says view, if you hit gallery, then it gets rid of the food and you can see everybody.
Now you tell them.
Yeah.
We can see everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a lesson in Zoom
my
before
God.
they start.
Yeah.
We should have done that way before.
Yes. Hey, Trace, how you doing?
The best of the whole evening is Ray's chef hat.
I know. We got to get a picture of it.
I see Bill's got his Northwestern colors on.
Where's Bill?
Yeah. Rob did not wear Spartan gear today. I want you to know that.
Hey, we open up with you guys, Rob.
I know you do. Come on in. Come to the game. We'll have a tailgate.
Screen.
Where's Teresa? Oh, there she
Hopefully they're
is.
still tailgating.
Wait a minute. Unmute. Teresa, you need to unmute.
Oh, he's over there now.
Can't you go to the bottom of your screen to the left where it says mute?
Let me see if I can unmute her.
Do the top of the screen.
If we put full screen, won't it all of
Well,
them?
Billy, you have an open invitation. If we have tailgates this season, you're welcome to come to the Northwestern game. You got a place to stay and a tailgate to go to.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Shouldn't we sing
Anybody
happy
else that wants
birthday?
to come is welcome to come. I just figured the rest of you were, other fans like Illinois, not
Yes,
Northwestern.
Yeah, we did. Somehow we beat Illinois in basketball 2 days ago.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, our team is on the rope.
See everyone. Well,
Carol, did you have a nice birthday?
I did, and this is wonderful. I can't believe you guys are all here.
What did you do today,
Happy
Carol?
birthday.
Hey, Howard had a great idea. We should sing happy birthday. I think we should sing happy birthday. That's a good way to end.
And
If
I
you
made
can.
fun cookies.
Well, we gotta
tomorrow
go
you
eat
can
now.
have a
We're starving.
celebration.
You didn't eat? You didn't make it, Howard?
Are you kidding? Too complicated for me.
Oh, it's not.
I'd rather watch you make it, Carol. You're the gourmet here.
It's good. They're really good.
They
Both
are.
recipes.
Is there a countdown there saying we have 9 more minutes and then there's
Yeah.
9 minutes? Okay.
So what did you do for your birthday, Carol, besides have this fun
She
Zoom?
prepped all day.
Oh,
I prepped it and I made bundookies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah, I made bundookies today because I had ham. So I made a ham. So I had leftovers, so I made bundookies.
How do you feel after your shot?
Much better today. Yesterday was kind of bad, but today,
Lisa and Greg went today.
everybody is different. Everybody reacts differently. Like I had no reaction whatsoever, but some people, they get knocked on their butt for like a day.
Yeah, my 97-year-old mother had a bad reaction to the second shot. The day, 2 days
She
after.
just whipped, just tired.
She just.
Well, she lost her marbles.
She just was not herself. It was awful. I mean, She
Wow.
was so confused about day and night, and if she should have her pajamas on. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
like.
But Jan
what's going
Jan
on?
had a sore arm, and I didn't have anything.
Yeah, we were fine.
Wow, that's good.
Well, we had the Pfizer. I don't know about the Moderna, but the Pfizer was,
Raymond, don't
Okay.
say anything.
So we're glad. Does everybody else had theirs?
Yeah. We're 2 weeks out from 2 shots now. First one.
Oh, okay, good. So
Jen or Judy, you go next week?
Yep.
I do too. I get my second.
Good.
Next week, Tuesday.
Which one did you guys get? Judy and
Together.
We got Pfizer.
I
Pfizer?
got Moderna.
I got Moderna.
Moderna.
Yeah.
Billy,
Be quiet.
Billy, have you had yours?
I had Moderna. I just won.
When do you go for your next one, Bill?
March 12th, and then I take Ray March 13th.
Good, good.
Well, now you can have a family reunion and really see each other once you all have your, your shots.
Yeah.
I feel like a dog. I've had my shots.
Plus 2 weeks, they say. Your second shot plus 2 weeks.
And we're
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're all going to Judy's to make gnocchi.
Yes, definitely.
Well, you're blessed with wonderful siblings and a brother. You really are. You're lucky, Carol.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, Ray, yeah.
Oh, really, only one of them's good.
Yeah. Well, Ray never told me.
They're both half good. They equal one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What do you do when you have all those sisters? They do the talking
Yeah.
for you.
Well, Mom and Dad started right and finished right, so that's okay.
You're the baby. They do everything for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, how did yours turn out? Bill, how did yours turn out?
Oh, great.
Hold on. I'm
You
coming
like
in.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
looks good.
Oh,
Yummy.
they made both sauces. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Margaret's handiwork.
Yeah.
Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret. How you doing?
Good. Doing good.
Good.
Still working from home?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. You too, Bill?
How's Emily?
Good. She graduates in May. She's good.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. She's good.
What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
Biomedical engineering.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. So,
She's gonna go out for her master's. She doesn't know where yet, though.
Now, did she go to Northwestern?
She went to
Illinois.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota. With all the
I told her she had to
Finnish
stay
and
within
the
6
whatever,
minutes.
Norwegians and the Swedes. Yeah.
She's so smart and she's so good. She's just perfect.
Yes, she is.
I just want to just squeeze her.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Judy.
Oh, yeah, right.
You raised her well.
Oh, gosh. Oh, this is neat. I love this. We got to do this more often.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Missy, for inviting us. Yeah, that was great. Missy, thank you.
Yeah.
We enjoyed being part of it.
Kristen.
I'm glad you got on.
It introduced me to 3 new things. So there you go.
There you go.
I'm Miss Picky Eater, so I don't make things that have pieces of carrot in it. But when I saw them put the immersion thing in, I was so happy. Oh, good, it's blended.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Wow.
It's so good.
We gotta get
you don't
together
have to buy it in a
all
jar.
together.
You can make it yourself.
Together, what,
It really
Jude?
wasn't that hard.
Yep, yep.
Well, once we all get our shots, we can get together.
Yes,
Once
definitely.
we all have them.
Yeah. So after Bill and Ray, a week or 2 after Bill will be okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Teresa, oh, I can't. Did you get your shot?
no.
Did Al get a shot?
Show Teresa, video of yourself, it will go to unmute. Click on the, just touch it.
Up at the top. Go to the top.
Over to the bottom. Then to the right, go back to the left.
Why? Because there's only 3 minutes.
The left and
Click the unmute and then mute again. Turn on and off the audio. Go back up to the other corner.
You're gonna have to lip,
We can't hear
just
you.
lip read. You have to lip read.
What? We can't hear
Put it
you.
on a paper, Teresa.
Oh my goodness.
I heard it that time.
Oh,
At least we can see you. We know you're alive. COVID club.
You're not laying in a snowdrift.
Or yeah, you're not locked in a snowdrift.
Yeah. Oh, you're straight over there.
This was
Thank
the
you,
best.
Christian.
well, where's Devin and Carter,
Hey, wait a
Missy?
minute.
Are
Kristen,
Devin and Carter there?
Kristen, thanks for setting everything up, but you should start us and lead us off in a happy birthday for your mom.
Yeah, happy birthday.
You guys ready?
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, dear mom.
Happy birthday
Many more.
That was fabulous.
I love it!
Love you, Mom.
It was the best birthday ever.
Fun. It was a fun thing to
Everybody
do.
make
It was
it
a
to
great
100, Carol,
idea.
so
I don't
that's
know who
good.
came up with the idea, but that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
was.
Kristen,
Fun.
nice job.
It was. It was great. I loved it.
Carol.
Yeah.
I only have 1 minute left. Oh, no.
Say hi to Ed for us too. Oh, there he is.
You've been old time.
I want to thank Kristen and all the girls this together. Thank you, because what are you going to do when you COVID? It worked out really well.
Oh, I got a show. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. You got Jen's balloons.
What is she gonna? Is she going to get naked? I hope not.
Balloons. Wait, Jen brought
Why
it.
don't you get something to show everybody?
Here it comes. We'll see if it's.
What?
Air.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, 70. Oh, dear. I didn't put that
It could be 7.
on. Yes.
We can use this for Carter in a month.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna keep the 7 for Carter.
07. There you go.
Oh, that was sweet.
All right, guys.
All
Well,
right.
thanks for everybody. We'll see you.
Bye, Ed. Good to see you, Ed.
Great to see
Take good care of that nice
3,
lady.
2, 1.
All right.
Happy New Year.
3, 2, 1, and flash. And we're gone.
All right.
All right.